Where would Bernie be without finding golf?
Bernie without golf could be very strange. In my darkest of days, when golf was mentioned to me, I don't think I'd be here. Because it was a guy who's actually the chairman of Battle Back Golf now, as of this year, a guy called Zeno, who kept me sane just by letting me saw wood and make stuff. He was an occupational therapist, workshops. So he was keeping me sane, but I couldn't see anything else. I couldn't see a future. So arguably for me, I felt I'd sucked the world dry and I didn't deserve any more. And actually, my family was better off if I just went away and disappeared. Golf actually just give me that bit of focus and just give me a very small pilot light initially. But that pilot light, once you start to turn the gas on, and the golf industry and did turn the gas on, it actually grew quite big. So, yeah, I think I want to be there, and golf kept me here.
Soldier On was set up 5 years ago, ostensibly for veterans that have been impacted either physically or psychologically as part of their service.
Game on, they say.
This sort of opportunity is just huge. Part of the issue, I guess, for a lot of veterans is that when they disengage from the forces, they've lost their friends, they've lost their sense of self in many ways. They've lost the opportunity to actually engage with people who've been through a lot of the similar sort of issues that they have as well. So to be able to engage both with their own teammates from that perspective, and then also from their allies from the other side of the world in an event such as this is just enormous to them.
No, it's coming around now, centre of the fairway.
You get to be part of something like this where you've got the boys from the UK over, and they're all just, you know, I mean, they're a blast. From the first second that you shake hands with them, you know that you're going to have a good time.
Have a good time.
I mean, it's just, yeah, it's a time. You know, I mean, you can tell we're cut from the same mould. They got great chat.
I just did two of them over there, didn't I, as well? Mostly, it is what happened to you, where were you, what time, you know, do you know? So it's more that, you know, because you might have met in combat somewhere, you know, or transited through their camp. So that seems to be which is good to talk about that, because that gets it off your chest. And it's amazing how light your shoulders get when you tell people actually what really happened was. Yeah. And you only tell that to service people sometimes.
Yeah, right.
You tend to hide it from friends and family a bit more.
That is a perler.
You see, but you do always wonder, why didn't I do that before? But that's a lovely game. I'm the sort of person who always acts that everything's all right, because no one, I was indestructible, and then suddenly to become not indestructible, it hurts a lot of friends and family. And so I had to act that actually everything was all right with Bernie, and he would be good. So, right. And that just again, and for me, I was constantly like, I needed things, I needed help, I needed this. And that put me in a really dark place. So in between them two times was tough. Once that had gone, and I came out of it, and I saw my wife just go, he's back, he's coming, he's getting there. So it was just literally straight up.
It's an amazing feeling.
It was, yeah. Because I knew there was a big hope there now. You know, that there was something I could do. I needed a lot more help. Yeah. But there was something I could do, and there was a future for this guy who had such a great time in service. Golfing community are fantastic, and the PGA, the support we got of what we call Battle Back Golf. They took us every Tuesday night to a driving range where a team of professionals looked at you, and they just taught you the game. And if you fell over, they'd laugh.
Right.
You know, and you'd be frustrated. Yeah. But you'd get it, and you start to go, and they'd tweak things, and they'd move things, and and before you know it, you might hit just 2 shots out of 100 balls. But them 2 shots, you would leave thinking, I can do this. Yeah. Now, when someone turns around to you, a very good friend of mine now, coach, and says, Bernie, one of the key things with golf is balance and legs. Yep. And I go, you are taking the mickey, mate, aren't you? You know, as I was stood there with one missing at the time, and he said, no. He said, hence you'll be good at this because that'll make you focus harder. Yeah, right. And he did. He did, because nothing ever, I would never allow anything to beat me in the past. And after losing the second leg more so, I got that back.
That's enough, I reckon.
So all of a sudden, by learning golf, playing golf, and then socialising on the golf side, I got my loyalty, integrity, courage, discipline, selflessness and respect back, which was a big part of me. And golf is the one thing in my rehab that kicked that back in, so therefore I could start on many other things. Oh, yeah.
So we're even coming into the last hole. I put 2 in the water and just conceded to quite a massive drive, almost 1 long drive, I think. So we're playing this one to square. I've got a shot on it. Good luck, Luke. Oh, no, it's...
No, that's all right, mate. Good.
Come on, members bounce. Oh, look at that. Can you repair your pitch, Mark?
To improve my relationship and continue it as much as I could with my dad, I decided that I was going to get into just a little bit more golf. You know, every Friday afternoon we'll go up, play 9 holes, slowly get it together. And I mean, that was I think the driving sort of force behind me playing, and then it just bit me. I was done. You know, as soon as I started, as soon as I worked out that I could still hit a drive 220, I'm like,
That's it.
here we are, we're spent.
Lovely shot, mate.
Damien, dancer.
I mean, to me, it's a special feeling to have people around you that've got that much confidence in you, you know, that'll give you that little bit of drive, know when to reach down, when you actually need someone to reach down, and when you don't want to, when you'll just stand up. So, and I think beyond that, if I did give up and roll over and not get through it, whoever buried that bomb's beaten me. I'm so competitive, I hate losing anything. Sending worse people to a better place. What do you expect them to do? Chuck.
Even just in the last 3 days here, how even them, just that little spark gets bigger.
Yeah,
you know, and their
right.
smiles get bigger. and golf gives you that little tweak, that nerves in the competition, and that fires them up as well. So it's amazing now how you can see in your expressions how good this is for them.
Shot. You know.
Members bounce.
Oh, you might have got a good bounce. Do you feel a bit sorry for yourself?
Never sorry for myself. I made the choice.
Yep.
But like, I think there's sometimes that, you know, I think the balls. Everyone's brilliant when the ball's rolling their way. You know, they are, but sometimes there's always a curveball that gets chucked in. Yep. You know, it's dealing with that curveball, and I find if you get 2 or 3 of those curveballs in the one at bat, you kind of
Right.
you slowly start to fall down. But I think you can see the signs. So, you know, and the good thing is all my close friends can as well.
Yep.
So we're like, all right, we see this coming. Now we'll deal with it in this way. No pressure at all. I'm shaking. This is awesome. I haven't had adrenaline like this forever.
The Aussies just won that, I think.
There's a lot riding on this.
Nothing.
Nah. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Look at this.
Get down, baby. Get down, baby. Oh.
I had that longer than that.
I thought so as well, yeah.
No pressure, pure fun. And that means there's 20, 10 from the UK and 10 from Australia, wounded, injured, sick, service personnel,
Yeah.
who have this opportunity.
Yeah.
Is the blessing of it. Push. Love you, Nai. Niggles, I think there's more bravado.
All right.
But because it's all just talk, it's always gas at times with services. But certainly they all want to win.
Here we are, big guy.
He's 1 up.
We might have him on that one.
Our squad's about 160 people.
Oh, wow.
That we can pick from. And it's good to have something there that they can actually aim for and go, I need to make that team, therefore, and it gets them out. And it gets them out of the house, therefore it gets them playing golf. Therefore, it's got to be good for them.
Absolutely.
As today's proven again. Fantastic length, Luke. Lucky.
What have we got? 1 to get it. Putt to win. And it's more about just that brotherhood that you have and just having fun with each other. You know, I mean, it's competitive as. We want to beat them, and we don't want to just beat them. We want to torch them. Yeah, we've got a hold.
Oh, shit.
It's really about that camaraderie, that brotherhood. Like-minded people doing like-minded things.
Oh, dude.
Great game, fellas.
Oh.
Personally, really thank Soldier Run for facilitating that. I mean, it's amazing.
All the way to the end, fella.
Oh, dude.
All the way to the end. Golf.